Hello, everybody! This is Yobe 2 coming at you with a two-parter review of Gatchaman. Yes, this part is going to be part 1 of a two-parter, and part 1 is about the original Gatchaman series review. And part 2, which I'll be doing in a bit, will be about the OVA Gatchaman series. Now, in this set, the first two things, which have so many Blu-rays, as you can see, has literally 12 Blu-rays worth of episodes, and has 105 episodes this series is. And so here we go. Now, Gatchaman is this awesome Super Sentai series that actually helped start the Super Sentai thing, everything Super Sentai. It helps start the basically lay the ground rules of what Super Sentai was about. Superheroes fighting evil in a team of 5. Each has a different vehicle, and when they all combine, they become even more powerful. And all this great stuff that was Super Sentai. And unlike a lot of Super Sentai out there, that when the heroes defeat the bad guy, they basically fall back or blow up or run away. In this one, they actually kill the bad guys. The bad guys actually die. There's blood, there's death, there's violence. And to think this was the series that pretty much started almost the entire Super Sentai a bit, it's back from 1973 to I believe to 1976. So it ran for 3 years. It was a great series. It was really awesome, and the fact that it ran so well and started. This series didn't even have a pilot episode. They didn't even try a pilot. They were that sure of themselves that this thing was going to work, that they aired it from the beginning episode. And this series has, again, with the Super Sentai bit, it has the the setup. It has the leader, the strong leader, the one who falls away, who stays strong. The second in command, which is Joe the Condor, who is the rebel, who follows all this stuff. You've got the big guy who pilots the big thing. That's number 5, G5. You got number G4, who is the little kid who's having fun, and you have the strong female, which is June, G3. And this series also deals with facts of things like how does science relate to the environment, because in this series the good guys are trying to find clean energy and power things up and save the planet and all this stuff, and the bad guys come to destroy the world. So it had those underlying messages in the series about protect the planet, find clean forms of energy, things like that. And it was really ahead of its time, I'd say, especially for America. But Japan was still looking at the time at what we should do to, get all this stuff ready, because around that time we were having Godzilla, which dealt with pollution as well. And this is a very good series. It's very strong, and I find this was a wonderful series to watch. It took me since January to watch this, so it took me about 5 months to finish the damn thing, but I pumped it in, and I highly recommend this. It covers everything, and again, in most Super Sentai, the lead hero, the head of the team, he stays true and strong the whole way. I'm going to give you a couple of spoiler alerts here, because if you haven't watched it or don't want to lose this, I have to warn you, spoiler alert. But here we go. forward with some spoilers. And here it is. We have loss of different characters suffer loss. The main character loses his father and goes from a point at the time from this clean cut, I'm going to do the right thing, I'm going to follow my orders, I'm going to fight the bad guy too, I want revenge and I want to kill the leader. He goes from clean cut to I want to take my revenge. And that does not normally happen in Super Sentai, which again was very realistic. The animation style is very realistic for the time as well. I admit at the end of the series, we even lose one of the members because one of the members dies at the very end of the series. So that's not very common in Super Sentai. Maybe a leader, a character member will retire and a new one will don the outfit in Super Sentai, but we normally don't have a team member die and have to be replaced. So again, this did many things that lots of Super Sentai to follow did not do, but they did it so well and so right. I highly recommend this to anyone who can sit down and watch this for 105 episodes long. Yes, 105. And this set I have here is highly worth it. You can get it for about $100, and you get 14 discs, 105 episodes, 3 OVAs, and a 4th disc, which is extras with lots of cool knowledge you can get. So, my review of the original Gatchaman was so great. And if people think the artwork looks familiar, you may have seen it in the American version that was brought over and re-edited called Battle of the Planets. Sort of how Voltron is a modification of Diaruga and Go Beastline. So, again, this is a very old series, but it's very good. It does things lots of Super Sentai does not. It may seem kiddish at points, but the things it does are not kiddish. It's got some old humor, 70s attire, of course, because it took place in the 70s. So you can see your bell bottoms, your 70s clothing, 70s this, 70s that. But again, the character evolution in this is so great. The characters are nothing like they were from the very beginning towards the end. They are very, very different. They have changed. They have grown. They are not two-dimensional characters. They are very three-dimensional, and they cover a lot of stuff. So I really thought this was a really good series. I thought I had a lot to go on, and I'm really glad I watched the whole series through, and I have it in my collection now. And anyone out there who wants to watch some really good older anime, some of the stuff that kind of helped kickstart anime in America, you should watch this. Thus, this is the old boy 82 saying, if you like this video, please click like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This is your 82 signing out.